Right now on the biscuit. I feel like I might be a little loud on this one, ladies and gentlemen. You're just going to have to enjoy it. Enjoy how loud I am and enjoy me because I am the greatest. Randy, I want you to say it. Say it.
Say what?
What do you think I want you to say? Say, will you shut up for a second and say it?
Say what?
I want you to say thank you for letting you be on the biscuit with me, the talent.
You should be thanking me.
Now, why would I ever thank you for anything?
I'm the better looking brother, for one. For two, easily the most talented Bartram that is alive. And three, I'm going to go back to number one and say that I am the best looking out of all three.
Best looking, you come in at a low third.
A low third? I won.
Oh, shit. All right. We're gonna get into it here. I just saw on this day in 1989. I don't know if you saw this on the internet today, but Laura just sent it to me. Buffalo Sabres goalie Marlachuk was cut by a skate across his throat. 6-inch gash, 300 stitches, and if you can find the picture of this, it is amazing. He's just pouring fucking blood on the ice. It's fucking disturbing.
Is he the one that skated across the ice and there was like a big puddle?
Oh yeah,
All the way to the outside.
Yeah, it's fucking gnarly. God, my fucking voice is registering so much higher. Say fuck it. It'll be all right. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Well, we have to start off with corrections because Randy was dead wrong about a lot of things last week. Apologize.
I apologize, but I wasn't wrong about shit.
All right, well, I watch a lot of hockey. I don't fucking listen to Penguins games on the radio, and that's it. I got confused. Obviously, I think at the time the Blue Jackets had 38 wins, you're going to have more than 72 points or whatever dumb shit I said. I apologize. I made a mistake. Even God made fucking Bruce Jenner. And then I got the Zatkoff thing. I'm not really that upset about. I said I think he was in the Boston farm system, and I don't even know if hockey players call it a farm system, but I call it a farm system. I don't really give a shit. But he's still out there in LA playing for the Reign. I think probably a forever. He could probably go play somewhere.
I don't know why he doesn't.
Philly's got two backups somehow running the fucking franchise. Dallas needs Marc-Andre Fleury more than fucking anybody does.
I mean, I've watched Zatkoff win playoff games for the Penguins. He's obviously got some kind of talent.
Yeah, that's not a game to get into the playoffs. He played really well. There wouldn't have been a Matt Murray if Zatkoff hadn't got hurt. You know what I mean? Or did he get pulled because he had a bad game?
They love Zatkoff, and Zatkoff played as Fleury's backup for 3 to 4 years, and then he got hurt. They had Murray. Murray was 19, 20 years old, so they rolled the dice with Murray and got lucky, really.
Well, what I'm thinking of is that playoff series. Did Zatkoff get hurt, or did he have a bad game and get pulled, and then Murray just did what Murray did?
Zatkoff started game 1.
Right.
And they won.
Right.
And the entire Pittsburgh stadium was chanting Zatkoff for the Zatkoff cheer. And game 2, it was up in the air because Murray was coming back from an injury. And Sullivan rolled the dice and went with Murray. Then he got super hot, and then they never turned back.
Sorry, there's going to be a little fucking bullshit. And then I had said, and this is from Ice Guardians, which, did you watch that yet?
No, I haven't watched it. I've been playing so much Super Mario Brothers, it's insane.
You know what I was thinking of? Why doesn't Wii Sports have like a slap shot challenge on there?
I don't know. It would be pretty easy to make with that controller.
Yeah, it'd be fucking awesome.
I'd play it.
Yeah, I played in my dreams. Now, but anyway, to my point was, I had heard on there that that Sydney has never really played with an enforcer, and the more you look at it, that's really just not true at all. LaRock was there for a year when Sydney was really young, right? Like 2 years. What year was he there?
I forget.
2010? That even seems late. But then Aaron Asham played there, and that dude was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he played for 2 or 3 years there. And I'm pretty sure he was there from like 09 to 11, 12 or some shit like that. And then you said Tanner Glass played there as well?
Yeah.
Did you see him fucking work that fool last night and then clap on his way off like he had never been happier to get in a fight in his life? I became a fan of Tanner Glass last night. He's a fucking beast. But that goes to show, Sydney has had enforcers, but I guess maybe they weren't enforcing for him. He seems like a cocksucker to me. Maybe it's just because I don't like him, but he seems like if I saw him get hit, I'd be like, sorry, dude.
I don't know. I think anyone outside of Pittsburgh, for some reason, doesn't like him. But I feel like when you don't like him, it's damn near 100% jealousy.
I don't even know if that's true because that poll we ran, a lot of people like him. I think Canadians, pretty much all of them.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Like when we were watching the juniors,
yeah,
I saw so many Canadian Crosby jerseys in the crowd.
Right, and that's exactly. Speaking of the juniors, is Parsons? Does he play for a university or is he in junior hockey? Does he play in like Quebec Major Junior?
I'm not 100% positive.
I don't remember either. He wasn't a fucking Boston Terrier, was he? Like the rest of the fucking team?
Oh, man, he was... No, I can't remember. I said it on that episode where he was at.
Does he play for fucking Denver?
No, I really can't remember. I'm telling you, that episode I was on your house a couple months ago, we talked about where he was actually going, and I cannot remember it right now.
And so Parsons is owned by the Calgary Flames, but plays for the London Knights, right? So he's not even going to be in the tournament.
No, as of now, his most current team is London Knights, yeah.
And have you seen the Flames lately?
Yeah, they boosted up to playoff spot.
Yeah, I called that preseason. Fucking genius. Brian Elliott won like 11 straight. I'm not positive if that streak's still going on, but anyone that... It blows my mind when... Just because somebody gets traded because he's an older guy, like... He didn't play bad last year. They beat the fucking Blackhawks. Like, it just blows my mind, like, where you would go and be like, oh, fuck Brian Elliott.
That happens all the time. In every sport, I feel like sometimes the older guys go somewhere and they're either lights out still or they're just actually old.
Right. Well,
I roll the dice with them. Like, people do it all the time in the NFL, NBA, baseball, hockey. I feel like every sport, they try it.
Well, I think with his veteran savvy, like, he knew, like, okay, I'm older. I have to make it through this long season. Okay, now we have to turn it on. It's almost playoff time. Like, he knows what he's doing. Like, he's not going to go balls out in fucking December. Because he's not going to fucking blow himself out and not be able to play now when it matters And that team's fucking good.
Yeah, but they won't beat San Jose.
Oh my god, dude, you're a fucking idiot. You just said last week that anybody beats San Jose.
I said Edmonton beat them. I didn't say that Calgary will.
Go back to the tape. You said any team in the NHL would beat San Jose.
No, I didn't. I said the Edmonton Oilers could beat them in the first round because of the way they play against them and match up.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. You've lost your fucking mind. We're getting caught back up. We recorded here a little later in the week than we wanted to, but to get caught, I wanted to talk about Mr. Jagr breaking Gordie Howe's points for after 40, and then they ask him about it, and he goes, yeah, I'm going to fucking beat it for after 50, too. This guy has no intentions of ever stopping.
No, probably my favorite hockey player of all time, personally. He's probably the only reason I'm a Penguins fan, so...
I wanted to always ask you that if it was like physical or mental abuse that led you to being a Penguins fan, but I think a lot of kids in our area ended up being Penguins fans because of Jagr and that specific Penguins team that was so dominant.
Blue Jackets weren't a team until I was like in fucking 5th grade.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I like the Arizona Coyotes and the Maple Leafs. What kind of dickhead was I?
And by 5th grade, I was Penguins. I mean, Mario and Jagr, and that was all I needed.
But so he has 269 points after being 40 years old. You know how many players in their 20s don't get that many points?
Yeah, it's insane. 269. It's absolutely insane.
That's freaky. And Gordie Howe played 1 year at 51 years old and had fucking 41 points that season.
Yeah.
So all Jagr has to do is play for 2 years, basically, after he turns. How old is he now? 48?
He just had a birthday. When was it? Just a couple weeks ago.
Dude, no homo, but I saw the dude with his shirt off the other day. I wasn't like Googling Jagr with his shirt off or anything, but he's fucking yoked. Like
I told you to watch him work out. I actually do Google Jagr workout videos.
With shirt on?
I don't care if it's on or off. Workout videos are insane.
But then think about this, Randy. So Jagr's second all time in points, right?
Yeah, with 1907.
Yeah. How much does the great one have? Do you know?
2,857. Yeah, I know.
How fucking good was that, dude? Like it's
4 points in second place.
It's like people go, yeah, Gretzky was really good. Like, holy fuck, dude, that's almost like you said, he's almost doubled second place.
He almost has as many assists as Wayne Gretzky had.
Fucking assist, dude.
He has 2,857 fucking points in the NHL. No one will ever even get remotely close.
No, there's no way.
Jagr's the closest we're ever going to see, in my eyes.
You think?
Some of the people that are young and stuff now. I mean, Crosby just hit 1,000.
Well, and look at Connor. He already missed a year. You can't miss that year.
It's insane. And to think that someone's going to get 3,000.
What about
Cap? You're going to have to get. It's just insane.
What about Captain America, Austin Matthews? No, because Gretzky was scoring like 80 goals a year. We're not ever going to see that unless they fucking make the nets bigger like they want to, and then like don't let people play goalie.
I don't know. They would have to change something. They would have to change. I mean,
and then I was looking at since the rookies are so good this year. Did you see Teemu Selanne's rookie season? He had double the points that these guys have now, and they're considering these guys the best rookies ever, and they're like, no, you're not even fucking close.
I think it's just because they're the new face.
Yeah. I said it once on the Biscuit before. They were talking to Gretz at I call him Gretz, outdoor game, And they're like, well, how do you think you would do in the league today? And like you can see his like eyes kind of glaze over, and then he does like the typical sports answer, like, oh, well, the kids are talented, the game's different. But in his eyes, you could be like, you can see him look at the interviewer and be like, hey, dipshit, I'm Wayne fucking Gretzky. I could play today and still drop fucking 40 goals.
That's how I feel.
Like, I wish, that's the one thing I think about hockey players where not enough of them are actually say what they want to say. Like, they're so, like, programmed from the time they're 12 years old, like, playing traveling hockey, like, to be this human that they just say, like, oh, yeah, we got a back check, puck's on net. And, like, just, it's always the same fucking answer. Like, you don't get the guys like, fuckboy from last week, Leonard, who's like, yeah, fuck my team, they're not trying, things like that, which I think would be productive for the sport. You get some personalities in there. You get like I'm not saying I don't want to see Terrell Owens playing hockey, but a dude like that brings in a different crowd.
Well, like, I mean, Burnsy and...
Yeah, or fucking just a weirdo like Burnsy, just being weird.
Unfortunately, PK and...
You hate PK Subban?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I do too. I was wondering if I'm the only person that, like, it's not because he's black.
No, I like Wayne Simmons.
No, I don't fucking like Wayne Simmons either. No, I do. Wayne Simmons is he's fun to watch.
I like Wayne Simmons. I fucking hate the Flyers. There's a difference. Like, when I watch him play, it's fuck you, Wayne, the entire time. Strictly because he's got fucking Philadelphia Flyers jersey on.
Dude, if I'm like watching the Flyers versus the Wings in the house, and Laura Jo's like sitting there, I cannot say like, oh shit, that was a good play by Wayne Simmons, because she'll fucking lose her mind.
Yeah, I know she hates him.
Pure hatred. Like, hates the Flyers, but then hates him more than anyone hates, I think, anybody.
I think he's too good. I'm the type of guy where, like, I can't hate these athletes that are that good at the sport. Like I said, like how you hate Crosby, I don't even get how you can do that. Like, he's so fucking good.
Did you see that fuck ass hit that dude in the nuts the other night?
No.
You didn't see Sidney? Oh yeah, of course. ESPN's going to show him making that fucking one-handed goal, which was very impressive. I think that right there, he might as well. They should have handed him the MVP trophy right there. I think that concreted it in. But that game, he fucking crotch hit somebody and like just got away with it completely. But it just goes to show, like, no matter what.
Radio, so.
What's that?
Like you said earlier, I listen to the games on the radio.
Which is respectable. If you can't get it on TV, I mean, at least you're still listening. You got to fucking get it in. And that was the game where Ristolainen hit.
I'm so used to it now.
That's the game where Ristolainen hit that guy, didn't he? He just got his suspension today. Did you see that? Did you see it?
Yeah, I listened to it and then followed Penguins Twitter the entire game.
It was dirty. It was not a... You can't... The puck wasn't near him. He lined him up. And he fucking laid him out. And there's just no place for that in the game, I think. And you gotta...
Did he get 2 games?
I think so. I'm not 100%. I forgot, really.
I think it's 2, if I remember correctly. It can't be more. It's not necessary for more. 2's enough.
Yeah, 2's enough. Despite the guy's history or no matter what. Before I forget, I have a biscuit shout out. Someone wanted me to shout out to him. Nick Hoonigan. He's a big fan, big time listener. Him and his buddies get drunk in the garage and listen to the biscuit. So, shotgun a beer, you faggots, and thanks for the tacos, Nick. Keep listening. Watch some fucking hockey. These fucking clowns don't even watch hockey and listen to the biscuit. That's how fucking good this podcast is. That's how fucking talented I am. Speaking of delusional fucking thoughts, the women boycotting.
I knew you were going to talk about women's hockey after you said that.
How how'd you know that?
I just knew it was coming. I could sense it that women in general, let alone just women hockey.
God Emperor Trump, man. But anyway, I got two fucking women's hockey updates here. So the women want to boycott the World Championships starting here. They're in Michigan. What town in Michigan doesn't fucking matter. But so they're saying that they're paid unfair wages and that they want more money.
They're in the Plymouth Township in Michigan.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Who cares? So I was looking it up. Right now, as it stands, these women make $1,000 a month the 6 months before the Olympics, and that's fucking it. But then I was thinking, I thought you didn't get paid for the Olympics. Is it different for the Winter Olympics?
I've looked this up in the past. I don't have numbers with me, but I've done this math in the past. It's crazy what countries pay their athletes to be Olympic athletes, besides like America.
But the Summer Olympics, you have to be an amateur. Like the track and field people do, at least, don't they?
And if, you win, like gold medal winner in America is like $42,000, something crazy.
The women would get
Gold medal for Jamaica, you get like $1.3 million.
Well, no, I looked this up. The women would get $6,000 to $8,000 bonus if they won gold.
That's the women hockey.
Yeah, and then it's the numbers I looked up says the men's team splits $3.5 million.
Yeah, that's a lot more than.
Well, here's the problem that I come to. You're not getting the numbers. People are tuning in to watch men's Canada versus United States, both countries. I watch women's hockey. I love it. I think it's great. But dipshit down the street isn't tuning in to watch the bronze medal fucking women's hockey game.
No, and they never will.
They never ever will.
It's never going to happen. But there's one thing I agree with. I mean, to be an Olympic athlete, it's 365 days a year.
Oh, I think all Olympic athletes should make more money.
What you're doing.
I think they should be fucking. You shouldn't have to pay taxes ever. You're fucking. They're going to play for our country. Help them out. Like you're just tossing them a fucking pair of skates and $1,000.
And to be honest, you're putting your life on back burner.
You're fucking your whole life over.
America. Like I said, you can't just wake up and say I want to be an Olympic athlete.
No.
It's something you've been doing since you were 12 years old.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the other, and then they were like, I dare the Olympic or the United States Hockey Board to fill in other athletes to go play the tournament. Guess what? They will, and they'll get good players. They don't give a fuck. If they don't want to pay you, they're not going to pay you. But I think it's the right thing to do. And I'm not saying they need to be paid as much as you need to be paid on scale to what your views are and what you bring in. If they're bringing in more money, then they should be. I think all they're asking for is like $3,000 a month. Fucking pay them.
Well, I think what else they're bitching about is the fact that if I'm a man and I'm on the USA Olympic team, there's a really good chance I play for like the fucking Buffalo Sabres or something.
I don't think you can say women are bitching about stuff. I think that'll.
National Women's Day was like a week ago, so I can say whatever I want.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, it was just a couple of weeks ago or last week.
I hope I beat my wife on that day.
Women's Rights Day or something. Like I'm saying, the men's athletes that are in the Olympic sports, most of the times they're professional athletes. So if you're on the USA team, even if you're making league minimum, which is $500,000 in the NHL, the Olympic money means nothing to you.
I wish I could fucking... there we go. Never mind. I'm retarded. The other news... something has to be done. The women are good. But to... And this is how you get shit done. You boycott, you sit out, they fill in. Fucking asshole! Hello? What's up? And we're back. Sorry, guys. Hopefully this will sound a little bit better. I moved locations. Say something, Big Ray. Let me see how it registers.
Cheeseburger Eddie.
Oh, yeah, that's so much fucking better. Holy God, dude. All right, so pay the women. Is that what we're saying?
What's that?
Are we saying pay the women?
Are they underpaying the women? What did you say?
Are we going to pay the women? Is that what you say we do?
Oh, is USA going to?
Are we? If we were running USA Hockey, would we pay them?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I say fuck it. If you want to boycott it, boycott it. I'm fucking filling in people. I'm sending a fucking team. Fuck you.
Here, USA spends approximately $3.5 million a year to schedule boys and girls participation in national team development programs.
That's a lot of money.
So it's not like they're not spending money. So, I mean,
No.
I feel like you could probably find some money to pay them if you're paying 3.5 just in development programs.
Well, this whole unfair fair shit, shit's not fair. Nothing's fair. But until you guys are selling out fucking Nationwide Arena, that's how shit's gonna be.
That's what I feel like.
And it's just not. You know what? You guys want more money? Let's start cross-checking. There's checking. There's no checking in women's hockey.
No, there's barely hockey.
Well, it's good, but I mean, who won the Isabel Cup? Do you know?
Buffalo.
All right, well, good for you. Did you see that chick, the goalie, 60 saves, championship game?
No, I didn't see anything.
Well, no, I mean, I didn't see it either. I saw it on fucking Twitter. I follow the NWHL as much as I'm going to. Like, if it was on TV, I'd probably watch it. But I'm not going to fucking NWHL.zone.com and, like, streaming a fucking game. That's never going to happen.
No, I follow the NWHL on Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not. I mean, they're all crazy talented. There's just a thing that happens. I don't know what it is. I think, like we said before, you start by putting them in the All-Star game, and let's see what happens. Let's see if it's interesting. Let's see if it sucks ass.
It's just called competition. I mean, like, that's what's missing is competition.
Yeah.
Like, 3 or 4 of them are really, really good. Just like in the WNBA. A handful of them are good. Otherwise, it's like watching high school basketball.
Which is the fucking worst thing on the planet.
Like, I don't want to go spend $40 on a ticket to watch the Cleveland Rockers play the LA Sparks and watch layups and slow crossovers.
Right. Well, I think hockey does bridge the gap a little closer to the sport than basketball. Basketball, there's no fucking reason that there's a WNBA.
And like you said, they're not even close to the same level as those men.
No.
Not even remotely close.
I might be able to walk onto a college girls basketball team. Just from sheer physicality.
Yeah, what are they going to do? You back them down?
Nothing. And I fucking suck at basketball. But they're not 6'5", 230 pounds.
Exactly, and you can be really bad at basketball at that size and go up against a guy that size. He's gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah. All right. So, like we said, the Buffalo Buttes won 4-3 against the Boston Pride. I'm glad that Boston didn't repeat just because they're Boston. Which that means I'm pretty sure Harrison Brown, the transgender fella, would be in my knowledge, the first transgender human to win a championship. Dead air.
I can't hear you. You're breaking up.
Fuck! Can you hear me now?
A little bit. It's real quiet. You're like breaking up.
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
I fucking barely moved my fucking phone. What I said was Harrison Brown is the first transgender person to be a champion. And I mean, because Caitlyn wasn't Caitlyn when Caitlyn won.
Wasn't she always Caitlyn, though?
Oh, that's what he fucking says, man. I don't think so.
Isn't that, I mean, if you're born transgender, right?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. That's what fucking people say. I don't know the rules.
I don't know the rules either. All I know is fucking Harrison Brown's a champion. And this one's for you, Harrison. Congratulations. I tell you what, right now, if one of my daughters is playing in the NWHL and there's some fucking lady dude out there taking testosterone, Papa's coming down the ice and fucking laying a motherfucker out. I'll show you what fucking testosterone is.
I agree.
So, enough of that shit. Let's get into what do you want to do? You want to do the Atlantic or the wild card race? That's where I'm at on my notes.
Wild card race, that's fine.
From the day I took these, which was 2 or 3 games ago, so might be a little different. If you can pull it up and double check what I got here. But I have Boston in third in the Atlantic with 82. I think they've won a couple games, so they're probably sitting a little higher than that. The Leafs had 79. They beat Columbus last night, so they're sitting at, 81 then. The Bolts had 77, and the Islanders was 78. So all Atlantic teams, New York has the first wild card spot fucking locked up by 15 points.
Yeah.
I honestly think that Boston's going to drop out of third place. I think that Toronto's going to move into third place, and I think the fucking Bolts or Islanders are going to take the wild card, and Boston's going to miss the fucking playoffs.
Alright, well, what I have as of right now is Toronto's third in the Atlantic and Boston's second in the wild card race.
Right. So where's Tampa Bay and New York at?
Islanders are at 80 points, 2 points behind Boston. Tampa Bay is 77 points, 5 points behind Boston.
So Boston's still at 82 points? They haven't won since fucking Sunday last week?
They're on a 3-game losing streak.
God, I love it. I fucking hate the Bruins. Brad Marchand, I did Do You Like Brad Marchand? Can you fucking hear me?
A little bit. It's shaking up, shaky.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck happened? But I ran a Do You Like Brad Marchand, and he fucking lost in a landslide. Everyone hates that fuck.
I didn't know if I voted on that, but I would have voted no. Just because of his face.
A lot of it is his face, for sure.
I'm 58% face.
So I'm going to give you the remaining schedules for the Bolts, Leafs, and Islanders. That is assuming that Boston is going to be in third place. And this would be who's going to get the wild card. The Leafs have to play the Devils, the Sabres, the Panthers, Nashville, Detroit, Sabres again, Caps, Bolts, Pittsburgh, and then last game of the year against Columbus. And Columbus isn't going to be playing anybody that game. I highly doubt. Islanders, as of Sunday, was Rangers, Pitt, Boston, Preds, Philly, New Jersey, Buffalo, Preds, New Jersey, Ottawa. And then Tampa Bay, Arizona, Boston, Detroit, Chicago, Detroit, Montreal, Dallas, Boston, Toronto, Montreal, Buffalo. I think Tampa Bay has the easiest schedule out of that.
Third.
Huh?
I'm thinking Toronto will stay in third.
That's what I'm thinking. So who do you think is going to get the wild card?
Boston.
Boston?
Yeah, even with their little rut they're in now, I think they make it out.
Now, this is when they always start to blow it, though.
It's true. It's embarrassing to me that Tampa Bay was in the Eastern Conference Finals last year and they're not even going to make the fucking playoffs.
Oof. Stamkos is practicing again.
Watch them get the wild card.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Watch him come out the last 2 weeks now and just go, okay. But I also thought that when he came back Game 7.
Yeah, and I was really worried.
That's the kind of shit that sports does.
Oh, yeah.
But how many people had Tampa Bay their favorite to win the Stanley Cup this year?
At the beginning of the year?
Yeah.
Hundreds.
Hundreds, if not thousands of people. Writers, everyone. Barry Melrose, dude.
Was back at that point.
Yeah.
So you thought you were getting a full year of them.
Yeah. They got better in the offseason. And they got better at the trade deadline.
Yeah. I don't know what they're doing.
Ben Bishop.
If I was a Tampa Bay Lightning fan, I'd be fucking furious.
You don't put your chips on Vasilevsky, in my opinion, but I'm not a fucking owner of a team, so the fuck do I know? Did you see that video I sent you of the AIHL bench brawl?
No, I tried to look it up. I don't have. Apparently, you have to have a Google Plus account.
Oh, you have one.
I do.
Your name's on there. I found it. You need to reactivate it or something.
Yeah, I'll have to send myself an email or something.
Yeah. So anyway, this guy comes in to fucking score on the tender, and he shoots and then slashes the goalie. They count the goal, and they go, I don't know if it was a game winner or what, but they start celebrating. The goalie fucking launches the puck at the fucking referee, just stick handles it, whips it at him. And then fucking goes over and punches dude in the back of the head, and then the whole bench is clear out, and it's just a fucking brawl, dude. It is amazing. I highly suggest you take a gander at it. So Sunday, the Blue Jackets clinched the playoffs, the second team to do it, and they did it against the Devils. Do you know who Greg Wyshynski is at all?
Not off the top of my head, no.
So he runs Yahoo Sports, a Puck Daddy blog or whatever the fuck a blog is called, or if that's a thing. And then he has the podcast Puck Soup, if you've ever heard of that piece of shit. And then his fucking douchebag partner started a podcast called Biscuits for Viceland. So I'm fucking such dog shit. Well, anyway. So he always talks shit about the Blue Jackets and Blue Jackets fans. So I sent him a comment on Twitter saying, hey, bud, don't know if you know this or not, but New Jersey lost today, and in that same game, Columbus clinched the playoffs. We are the fifth line, which is what the fan base calls themselves. He hates it. He thinks it's dumb. It doesn't matter. He's not a fucking fan. But he's saying all this shit to be a heel, to be a fucking bad guy wrestler, to get responses. So I said it, and then holy shit, dude, a fucking shitstorm of people oh, Columbus, this is how you act because you never won a Stanley Cup. This is embarrassing. Some fucking twat was what would happen if every team said this to you when you clinched the playoffs? And I was just you'd get 16 tweets. What are you fucking talking about, you stupid bitch? And most of the people were Penguins fans, surprisingly. I don't know. They must not have anything better to do. But then, some lady from
Hang on, I got something to say.
Yeah. Say it.
I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan and a Pittsburgh Penguins fan. And I will tell you this. I hate 95% of Steelers and Penguins fans.
Yeah, they are the worst humans. They might as well be
90% of the time they're douchebags.
Might as well be a Buckeye fan. It's because the winning. The winning spoils you.
It doesn't spoil you if you know anything about any sport.
Well,
so many people tell me you're the only Steelers fan I can even talk to.
A lot of it is because you'll run into a Steelers fan that literally knows not a goddamn thing.
Nothing about anything.
But it's real easy to put on your Steelers shirt because they constantly win.
Because they're good every year.
But, like, you don't even know who fucking, like, Terry Bradshaw is. Like, that's how bad it gets.
No.
So
I could name you the starting lineup from the Super Bowl team in 2007.
Right. So then I say to this guy, like, what did I say? Something fucking like, how's it embarrassing for me to be happy about clinching the playoffs? It's just like, all this fucking Stanley Cup bullshit, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, I hope we win one. They're like, so you're basing all this on hope? And I'm like, yeah, exactly. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then this lady from the Jackets cast, Strictly Blue Jackets podcast, it's fine, was like, yeah, when Shinsky can be an ass, I agree, but when you play into him being a heel, it makes all Columbus fans look bad. And this is what I have to say to that. Suck my asshole. I don't speak for the entire Columbus Blue Jackets organization or fan base. I don't fucking work for the Columbus Blue Jackets or any of you fucks. So if I am to say something on Twitter that you do not agree with or doesn't fit into your plan for what a Columbus Blue Jacket fan is, guess what? Fuck. I am a Columbus Blue Jacket fan, and I will say whatever the fuck I want to whomever the fuck I want. So fuck you, Greg Wyshynski. Fuck anybody that has a problem with me talking shit. I'm fucking stoked we're in the playoffs. You know why? Because it gives you that shot at the reason we play the game. And yeah, you're not going to be, like, say you, for instance, being a Penguins fan, you're not going to be as excited about a playoff clinch because it happens.
Yeah, I mean, we clinched, I think, Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, well, we did Sunday.
No, I won the Stanley Cup last year.
That's debatable. But do you know the swing tonight, right? So we play the Capitals. You guys play Ottawa, right?
Yes. Blue Jackets, Capitals 7. We play at 7:30.
So if we beat the Capitals and you guys lose to Ottawa, that would put us at 102, you guys at 101, and Capitals at 100, right?
As of right now, the Washington Capitals are 102, the Penguins are 101, and the Blue Jackets are 100.
All right, so it would put us at 1. We'd be tied for first, and I think they own the tiebreaker on us.
Because we're in second as of now. The Penguins and Blue Jackets have gone back and forth from second and third the last 2 weeks.
Right. You know what?
Randomly, whenever you decide to check it.
Oh, and then I heard this fucking douchebag on the radio talking. I think he was like Bobby Carpenter, like some old ex-fucking Ohio State rapist. But he was like, it really doesn't matter if the Blue Jackets lose in the first round of playoffs. Like, if we could get the conference title or like the President's Trophy so we can hang a banner up in Nationwide. What the fuck are you talking about? Fuck a fucking banner. Unless that banner says Stanley Cup champions, I could give a fuck less.
Or at least Eastern Conference champions.
Yeah, you want to be the fucking Metropolitan Division fucking champions? Who gives a shit? That's like being the fucking Big Ten champions in basketball. Like, it literally does not fucking matter. You could lose the first round of the tournament, and no one will fucking remember that you won the Big Ten.
No. Who won the President's Cup last year? Washington.
Capitals. they're about to win it again.
That Washington won it. No one.
I mean, I do, but I also know that they fucking can't win in the playoffs.
Didn't Washington and Pittsburgh start the season off, and Pittsburgh hung the Stanley Cup banner?
Against Washington?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Because, like, the day before Washington hung their President's Cup trophy, or no, something like that.
It was the same day, different games, and because Pittsburgh tweeted out, like, oh.
Said, have fun with your Penguins Cup banner.
Yeah, so yeah, Pittsburgh was like, check out our banner, it's a little cooler.
Yeah, that's what happened. They did it like the same day or something like that.
Dude, the people that run the fucking like NHL fucking Twitter accounts are amazing.
Every sport. I don't know who gets paid to do it, but they're always awesome.
All right, we gotta almost wrap this up. We're almost at a fucking hour.
Yeah, and I gotta get some dinner.
Shit. Well, I had more shit I wanted to say about that. Should we? Well, let's run over the college bracket real quick. So, because we're going to be recording again Saturday or Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the Biscuit is running a bracket challenge at thesecondseason.com. The group number is 4480. The password is Animal Mother. Let's get a breakdown of the bracket. And this is like every matchup could go either way. I really do think so. And I'm not just like blowing smoke. I really honestly was like having a hard time picking these. So I'm going to give them, you give me your first round winner. All right. Denver University plays Michigan Tech. Denver University being the number one team in the region, and I believe the number one team in the tournament and returning national champions, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes.
So you're taking Denver, right?
I'm taking Denver. Michigan Tech is good.
Michigan Tech's fucky good, man.
But
you know who went to Michigan Tech? John Scott.
Did he really?
Yeah. Super smart guy. It's a really smart school. So you got to take Denver on that one.
I'm taking Denver.
I don't know if you fill out a bracket on College Hockey News, but go do it because you can win a bunch of Bucci time, overtime shit. But I let my wife pick those games, and we have Michigan Tech going to the national championship, where that's never going to fucking happen. So I don't know why I let her do that. Penn State, Big Ten champions versus Union, a school from New York, which I've never heard of. I went with Union, I think.
We're going with Rape State.
Rape State? Kid Rape State? The hockey team has no part of that. They should just shut that football program down.
I think Penn State wins easily.
Easily. I like it. Bold. Oh, shit. Who's Air Force playing? I forget what this is here.
I got it. You want me to go?
Yeah, who's Air Force playing? Western Michigan. Western Michigan, right?
Western Michigan.
I'm taking Western Michigan all day.
I'm taking Western Michigan all day. I live 45 minutes from the campus. It would be biased to me if I didn't. You
have to. I'm pretty sure the K-Wings are in the playoffs, too.
Are they? Nice.
With the Toledo Walleyes, so that's fun. Providence playing Harvard. But Air Force was their division champ, and Harvard is their division champ. I take Harvard over Providence.
I'm taking Harvard.
Yeah, for sure. Over to, I think, the most difficult decision for me and the whole bracket was Minnesota and Notre Dame. Who you got?
Not a difficult decision. I've watched that team play twice this year, and Cal Peterson is an absolute animal, and if he gets hot, they will go all the way.
Now, this is what I've heard, is if Notre Dame scores early, that they start scoring often and they don't look back.
It's because of Cal Peterson, man. I've been watching them for the last 2 years.
Who's he owned by?
Freak of nature. He's their goalie.
Who owns him?
I don't think anyone as of now.
So you went to 2 games literally this year. He's not talking about watching them on TV. He goes.
No, I've been there twice this year.
Good. I took Notre Dame. I took Notre Dame to win that game. Allen, our buddy Allen, has Minnesota winning the whole goddamn thing.
No.
I was like, well, 1980 probably. They didn't. I think with their performance in the Big Ten run, that I lost a lot of faith in them. But I will say this: this coming football season, since Notre Dame can't play in a bowl game, I will be a Minnesota Golden Gopher fan.
PJ Fleck.
Huh?
PJ Fleck.
Who the fuck is that?
Their coach.
PJ Fleck?
I think so. Coach Fleck, isn't that his name?
Is that a white?
He's the row the boat guy.
He went to Minnesota?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Go Gophers.
Do you know he took the row the boat with him?
Yeah, what a fucking cocksucker.
Can you believe that?
Yeah, I believe it. Motherfuckers, dude.
He patented it and took it. So
Yeah, like self-branding now is like that. That's a fucking businessman. He has no business being a college coach. He needs to go to the NFL and start take that to a team. Be the I don't know, Nashville row the boats or some shit.
It's amazing.
Cornell, Massachusetts, Laurel.
I watched UMass play Notre Dame, and I watched Notre Dame beat UMass Lowell.
They didn't just recently.
UMass Lowell is good. I'm taking them over Cornell.
Hell, you're wrong on that one. Cornell definitely beats them.
No, I'm going UMass Lowell. I've actually watched that team.
Lowell.
Whatever. I can't speak English.
It's fine. Boston, dude, versus North Dakota.
I forget who I picked on my bracket, but right now, I'm taking North Dakota.
Way wrong, dude. That's your fucking that's your fucking national champion, Boston Terriers.
Yeah.
That's your fucking national champion. That's who I put all my chips on them. Just because the World Juniors.
No.
I don't know, man. But it's fucking weird because this is besides going to Buckeye games, as a kid, and then through junior high and high school, because the Bings always had season tickets or Big Chuck had season tickets. That's the only college hockey I really knew until paying attention to Notre Dame the last couple years. And now you actually can see it on TV quite often. But this is the first time I've ever filled the bracket out. It's not easy.
No, it's not. I did it last year.
How'd you do? Shitty?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't pick Boston to win it, so automatically I might as well have lost.
Did Boston didn't win it last year? Denver did.
Oh yeah, Denver did. Boston won what? The year before? Boston College won the year before.
Boston, BC. Matty Ice.
And people are pissed that they're not in it this year. Pissed.
Fuck them. Win more.
Well, it's hard because it's only 16 teams. It's not.
Yeah, that's the way it fucking should be.
I know. Best matchups.
College football has to go to eight teams, though.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a, and there's another point of a conference championship doesn't mean a fucking thing. When it comes down to it, it's who makes the most money. Not in the college hockey, though, because nobody's making money, so they just put in the best teams. Ohio State versus this one. Ohio State's good, but sorry, guys. You're playing fucking Minnesota Duluth.
Yeah, they win all day.
Yeah, you're a shutout?
I don't know what the score is. I watched Minnesota Duluth beat Notre Dame this year. It was 2-1, but it was 2-0 super duper early, and they never looked back.
That's all it takes. Hey, Randy, thanks a lot, man. I'll talk to you Saturday. I'm going to try to fucking figure this audio out a little bit more. All right, bub?
All
right, see ya. All right, guys, that's it for this week's fucking The Biscuit. Remember, I am God.